Hey, what's up you guys? It's Asia. Welcome back to my channel. But if you are new, welcome, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button so you never miss a video. I know I'm kind of talking fast because I feel like this is going to be a long video and I don't want it to be, so hopefully it's not. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about a trend that's going around. I don't know how new it is, so I don't really want to call it a new trend, but it's a thing called bullet journaling, and obviously you knew that because you clicked on this video because you wanted to know about bullet journaling, or you already know and you wanted to know how I do it. Oh my god, see, this is why my videos get long, because I ramble. So for the majority of the life that I can remember, I have a bad memory, I have been such a planner and I loved doing lists. I would just always loved writing stuff down. I was obsessed with notebooks. I was just that person, you know? And I didn't know that there was many people like me. I didn't know that there was a planner community. All of a sudden there's a bullet journal community, and it's just you guys are my people. I'm your people. We are people. Well, we are people, but you know what I mean. So when I first started planning, I didn't know that planning was a thing. I would get those little yearly calendars from CVS or something, those little small pocket sized ones. Well, not pocket because it didn't fit in my pocket. And then I discovered Belinda Celine. She was preaching to me about Erin Condren planners and Erin Condren this and Erin Condren that, and I was just okay, you sold me. So in 2016 I went and got myself a Erin Condren planner, and I was obsessed. I made my own inserts, stickers galore. Look at this. I went in when it came to stickers. I spent so much money at Michael's for stickers, all for this thing. Oh look, I personalized it. It's a picture of me and my girlfriend. 2017 was on its way, and I was Erin Condren's kind of expensive, and right at this second, at this moment, I really want to buy a new planner, but I don't have money like that to be buying another Erin Condren planner. I kind of wanted to go to the cheaper route, and I found out that Michael's has planners that are super duper similar to Erin Condren. So in 2017 I got the Recollections planner from Michael's, and it's literally the same. If you're interested in those kind of planners as well, I have a comparison video, the Erin Condren planner and the Michael's Recollection planner. My issue with those planners was they were so structured. No room really for customization besides the stickers, which I said I OD'd with. And the weekly spreads were really cookie cutter and all the same. With these boxes, they were all the same. I could just fill it up with stickers to make it my own, but it was just not as personal as I wanted it to be. And then I discovered bullet journaling. I don't know how I stumbled upon it, who was the first one to introduce it to me. So bullet journaling basically is you're putting your life into a notebook. It's basically a planner and a notebook, and everything that you need to jot down in one. Your whole life is in this notebook, and you can personalize it any way that you want. If you want to know where bullet journaling came from, I will link that video also in the description. I'm sorry that I cannot remember the name of the guy who made it up. I knew it, but then I forgot it. I should have wrote it down in my bullet journal. So I got this notebook. Wow. Not planned. This was not planned. I didn't even plan on filming today, so this was not planned. And my nails too. This was not planned. So this is my bullet journal. This is the journal that most people get, or most people I've seen on YouTube get. I don't know how to pronounce the name of this journal because it's German, but I will put it right here. A notebook, a regular notebook, but instead of lines, there are dots. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you could see that. It's just a grid of dots on every page. It's more pleasing to the eye than lines are, because when you customize it, sometimes the lines get in the way and it can look kind of ugly. But you can, if you want, turn a regular lined notebook into a bullet journal. It's definitely your preference. This just happens to be my preference, as well as many other people's preferences. You can use a blank notebook, with no lines, no dots, no nothing. You can use a grid notebook. Whatever freaking notebook you want to use it. So this one is specifically for bullet journaling. It's not the bullet journal notebook because there really is a bullet journal notebook, but this is a step down from that. So this is the name and address page. I haven't gotten around to doing that page. Obviously you can see it's blank, but it's also a good thing that I didn't fill it out, because then you know where I live, and I don't want you to know where I live. And then it also comes with an index or a table of contents, because in this specific notebook the pages are numbered. Most notebooks don't come with numbered pages, but if you get a journal specifically for bullet journaling. Most of them come with numbers because it's easy to like look at your index and say, oh, January calendar is on this page. You go to that page, check it out, bada bing, bada boom. My reflection is like copying me. Duh. I'm just gonna show you what I have so far. I wanted to do a plan with me where I like do my spreads on camera with you guys, but I was too excited and I literally did my spreads before January even started because I got this notebook in like November. The first thing I did was a wish list. I just drew the genie from Aladdin. By the way, I planned on doing a different angle for this, but this is just what's happening right now. For future bullet journal videos, I will do like tabletop format or whatever, but this is just comfortable for me because I'm talking to you. Okay? So I'm here. So like I was saying, I just drew the genie from Aladdin because he grants wishes. It's my wish list page, so self-explanatory. The next page, or the next couple of pages, is my 2018 year at a glance. I made a mistake and I put 2017, but I fixed it. It's okay. And basically I just did like little mini calendars, just the way like one of these, like they have mini calendars, but it doesn't have room for you to write anything. Like if I wanted to like circle a specific day and say, hey, something's happening on that day, I have no room for that. It's my year at a glance. I want to glance at it and see what's happening on a certain day. So what I did here was I left space for me to write events that are happening in that month, and then same on the next page because the whole year didn't fit on those 2 pages. The people who have like seen my bullet journal so far are like, oh my god, you wrote that? Yeah, I wrote that. Like I wrote that. It's basically a lot of pencil sketches and practicing and then going over it with pens, which I'm going to show you all my accessories later because girl, I got a lot. Because like I said, I am obsessed with planning and I've been like infatuated with bullet journaling. These 2 pages are movies I want to watch and books that I have read. There's definitely going to be more going on this page. I just want to wait for concrete release dates because I don't want to put the movie on here with the release date and then find out that it's being released on another day. You know what I'm saying? So basically for my movies to watch, I did a little film strip. Each little popcorn kernel has the movie that I want to watch with the date it comes out, and on the bottom I just have a cute little box bag container thing of popcorn. And this is a bookshelf with books and an apple because I like to eat apples and it just seemed to fit. I'm gonna fill this up with books that I finished reading, not books that I want to read because that always changes. Putting the books that I have read already would be more concrete and it would let me like visualize what I have done, if that makes sense. It should make sense. I mean, I'm speaking English, right? Okay. The next page is my January cover page. By the way, if you do bullet journaling, it doesn't have to be this extravagant. Like you can have the plainest, simplest bullet journal and just like jot down your thoughts and your day and your month and your year. You can do that all plain and simple, but I am extra and I like to draw. This is just a way for me to be creative and like, you know, do my own thing because it's something that I like to do and I don't really have a lot of reason to draw and be creative. So this cutie pie is my January 2018 cover page, and as you can see, I kind of messed up. I put 17 again. Oh my god. Sidebar. Today is January 9th, 2018. Right? I work at a school, if you didn't know that, but I take notes in a notebook, and when I wrote today's date, I wrote January 9th, 2014. What? Like not even 2017, but I went 4 years back, and one of my students looked at it like,
why did you write 2014?
And I looked at it, I was like, dude, I don't know where my brain is at. Continuing on. So like I said, this is my cover page. You don't need a cover page. You don't have to be fancy like this. You could just write January 2018 and keep it moving. Or you don't even need this. You could just go ahead, put your calendar and let that be that. But I'm extra, so of course I'm not gonna do that. So this is my January calendar. Yes, it is plain and boxy, just like the generic planners, but I did it my own way and I added things around it and I was able to do what I want to do. On the bottom here is a mood tracker. I never thought about tracking my mood until I watched bullet journal videos, and I thought that it would be like a really good idea because I have anxiety and sometimes I have really bad days and I don't know why, and sometimes I have really good days and I would like to make note of that. And then I have a habit tracker over here, so if I'm having a bad day, it might correspond with the habits that I do that day. Is that the right terminology? I don't know. My mood tracker, basically, this is a really basic one. The next month I'm gonna try something a little bit different, but it's basically if I'm in a good mood, I color it in this color. If I'm in a bad mood, colored in black. For my habit tracker, basically I have my 31 days, and then I have the habits that I want to track, which are journaling. I write down something that happened to me that day, or like I said, if I have a bad day, I can write down why I had a bad day, or if I had a good day, write a note of gratitude. I want to journal every day. I'm going to drink a certain amount of water every day because I have a bad habit of not drinking water. I want to squat every day because you know you got to get that booty up. I want to read every day, and then I also have these hair gummies that I want to take every day, but I have not taken any, so I think I might scratch that for the next month because I don't think that's something I'm going to keep up with, because obviously I can't. On this side you have something that's called a future log. People do their future logs differently, but basically a future log is something that you want to write in your bullet journal in the future, but you don't have a spot to write it down yet. This is something that's happening in February, but I don't have anything set up for February, so I'm writing a note here. That way when I do my February spreads, I can look back and remember to put this in my calendar. So this page here is my income slash spending log. So basically I just write the date and the description of where the money is going to or coming from, and then if I am gaining money, it goes in the plus column. If I am losing money, it goes in the minus column. It's really good to like see where your money is going, and in my case money goes mostly to food, Uber, and bills. So this year was super simple weekly spread. There was only 6 days because January started on a Monday, and I didn't want to put December 31st because it's a 2018 bullet journal. Before I get more into depth, I want to bring you to the key, which a lot of people make up one of the front pages their key, but I did something that I saw on like bullet journal tips and tricks kind of thing. I went to the back of the book and I made like a flip out page. Wow, this is the key to help you stay organized in your bullet journal. Basically, if you have a task, you make a box. If you complete it, you color it in, you know, stuff like that, so you know like what you're writing down. But basically I made a flip out page that way when I'm journaling, I can keep it, you know, on the side and know what symbols I'm using for what I'm writing down. This week looks like this. Of course, it's a new year, so I have a quote up here that says cheers to a new year. And I had like my champagne glasses and my little champagne. I got all my to-do list on the days that I need to do them. This weekly spread is definitely different from the spread before it. Like, this is plain boxes and kind of boring, but it was my first spread and I didn't really know what to do, and I kind of just wanted to get it over with because I was too excited. But then this one I put a little more thought into it, and I was like, let me make it a little bit more fancy. So that's what I did. I made it a little bit more fancy. Oh my god, this next weekly spread is one of my favorites. Isn't it beautiful? It's like a faux watercolor with like little pretend Polaroids on it, and on the top I put make new memories, and basically I watercolored the whole thing, and then I cut and pasted the title, quote, and the fake Polaroids, and then I colored in a camera. I should have did a Polaroid camera because it would have made a little bit more sense. If you want to know how I did it, let me know in the comments below and I'll do a quick little tutorial. If you want to see a plan with me, let me know. Or if you just like the flip throughs, I don't know what you guys like. I don't do this. Just let me know in the comments. The next week of January, I'm going on a ski trip, but I don't think any of us are going skiing. Most of us are going tubing. That's why I got like some little tubers. I got one tuber. So since we're going on a trip to the mountains, I put like winter gear and skis, and I thought that was really cute because it is the theme of the weekend. So as you can see, I literally went from plain boxes to like pictures. You can personalize it, customize it any way you like, and like I said, you don't have to be as extra as me. I'm just built that way. And my last spread, since there was only 4 days, I only needed 1 page. Another inspiring January beginning of the year quote, and this page is my journal. Basically every day or almost every day, I think I skipped a day, write something about what happened that day, something I'm grateful for. I dedicated 2 pages to that because I feel like I need 2 pages for that, and if not, I'll just like draw something. The last thing I want to show you guys is another collection. That's what they call those lists. Like the movies I want to watch and the books that I've read, those are collections. Like it's a collection of a group of thoughts, if that makes sense. It's all the experiences that I want to have in 2018. Some of them I have already experienced in life, but it's just something that I want to experience again, like watch the sunrise, watch the sunset, get a tattoo. I already have 3, but I want another one. Like it's another experience that I want to have this year. I am a scaredy cat and I hate all things scary, and one of the things on this list is to watch a scary movie. I don't like scary. I want to show you a preview for February, my title page for February, which is a Bob's Burgers themed title page. So since February is like, you know, Valentine's Day month and you think about love, well, in my case, I think about my birthday, but that's besides the point. So I just have Tina thinking about Jimmy Jr. and I have the title February in the Bob's Burgers sign font. For the majority of my lettering, like not note-taking stuff, but like for the title pages and the headings and stuff like that, I use Sigma Micron pens. I got these when I was in college because I took a studio art class. What I used to take notes is a regular pen, or this wonderful set of gel pens. Literally the cutest thing I've ever bought. No, it's not. The cutest set of pens I've ever bought. How about that? The top comes off and you go like that, and it's basically like a little carousel of pens. I wish I could tell you the brand, but it just says Gel Writer. For like the coloring and like being extra and fancy and stuff, I use the Crayola Super Tip markers, and then I also use these that I got from Michaels. They are the Artist's Loft watercolor dual tip markers, and these are the markers that I used for that watercolor page that I showed you guys. And then I use like regular color pencils, and I use watercolor, like actual watercolor. I use this for like the Olaf title page. And yes, like I said, I'm super extra. I went and got a, I don't know what you even call this. I had one of these when I was in high school. It comes with like, what do you call this? Is this a protractor? I don't know. It's triangle things, cute little ruler, and compasses for when you want to make perfect circles. A ratchet Ziploc baggie full of emoji stickers that I just ordered off of Amazon. I got all my stamps from Michaels. I ordered this notebook off of Amazon, but I feel like I remember seeing a super similar notebook with the dotted pages at Michaels. So you can get everything you need at Michaels or Amazon. So yeah, this is just a jar of different colors. And I have this set of stamps, all these cute little symbols. I don't have a Pinterest. Maybe I should get a Pinterest. These are like event stamps. These are more like daily to-do things. This looks like a travel set. I don't know. I literally just grabbed what was cute. They're holiday stamps. You got Halloween, St. Patrick's Day, New Year's, Valentine's Day. And then this super cute little package comes with teeny weeny little stamps. I'm sorry for the glare. And then I got a bunch of stickers because stickers are life, and stickers literally help you not be boring. You don't have time to decorate your whole page. You have stickers that you can use. And then I use Post-its for when I need to like write something but I don't want to make it super permanent yet. I know it seems like a lot because I am a lot, but it doesn't have to be a lot. Any way you want to do it, I think the bullet journal is like the new wave and it's the way to go. Regular planners, cookie cutter planners, they're fine, but if you are like me and you want a more personalized or a little bit more basic, depending on your preference, a bullet journal, you can do whatever the heck you want. And I still think it's crazy that I match so hard with my bullet journal. That's all for this video. I'm pretty sure I covered all the bases, but if you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any ideas for videos that you would like to see in the future, let me know in the comments below. And if you like bullet journals or if you like tacos, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!